Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we are continuing on our early access playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now this is, again, early access. There's going to be glitches, there's going to be bugs. In the last video you saw we crashed at the last moment. It's going to happen. Until they fix all those things, this game is going to be not unplayable. I mean, you see that I've played it for many, many hours already and certainly enjoyed myself. So again, can be a little frustrating, but bear with them. In the next year, by the time they actually patch this game up and actually release it official, I gotta imagine it's going to be amazing. And so far it has lived up to its promises. We are going to continue. I had actually went back earlier to get to roughly the spot we were at, saved, and then started this video so that we haven't missed any content, so to speak. We should have everything we had down in the spider caves, and we're basically above ground right by the well. Now, the question is going to be is what to do from here. We have a total of 4 teammates, including ourselves. We have 2 teammates that need to have quests completed specifically. One wants to go to a Githyanki to have the tadpole removed, and another wants to go kill a goddamn goblin bastard, and he's probably closer, so I think we're going to do that one. So we're going to rest, and then we're going to equip, what was that guy's name? Will? Yes, I think it's Will. But first, I do want to sell, and we do have a person back by the grove. All the way over to Sylvanas Grove. Okay. Now this allows us to literally dump some stuff off that we didn't need, maybe buy some other potions. We went through quite a bit recently. I'm amazed at how well the game holds all the different stuff together, the stuff that you haven't looted, for example. Excuse me. But we want to get inside here. I'm going to head back to the spot I need right here. Sorry, guy. There he is. Sell this stuff to him. We'll do a quick journal check to make sure it's not something that needs to happen here, but I want to save probably first anyway.
Need anything else?
Sure do. See your wares.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Okay, money. Yeah, he's got cash. Okay. So, what are we going to do? I don't think I need a ribcage. You have to find any real uses for wine, and they start to weigh you quite a bit. Might as well start selling those things. I'll keep the carafe of wine. Why not? Poisons, of course, all those potions and stuff. We're going to keep those. I have a rusted blade. Cleaver, don't think I need those, or the clubs. Great club. Great sword. The bows, quarterstaff, short swords. I'm going to keep one of the studded shields because I think I need to give that to my cleric. I don't think these rings are anything fancy. Gold necklace. Still keeping the silver locket because it says for pop-up makes me feel like there's going to be some kind of check. Small bottles, water. Keeping all the water stuff because you never know when you're going to actually need that to like put a fire out, for example. I could chuck those onto a fire perhaps. Keeping all that stuff, of course, too. Don't need a skull. Empty buckets for the incense. Where are all these things, matter of fact? Cool. Keeping the bucket of water. And, of course, the potion stuff. Like the grease bottle, for instance. Crystal ball. Nope. Get rid of that one versus the gilded mortar and pestle. Wooden bucket. Bloodstone. Another one. Malachite. And these bones. I want a stuffed teddy bear. Glass retort. Okay. We got some interesting stuff here. Draw out toxins, it says. Doesn't say what these ones do. I mean, someone's going to eventually put together a list of all the stuff these things do. Night Light Frond, I think that might be literally a light source if you chuck it out. But again, someone's going to tell us what all these things are at some point. So I'm going to keep it for the time being. I got my candles, of course. Heavy stone. Has a good weight to it. Makes you think you want to chuck that thing, right? I'm keeping the Illithid records. I should probably send those back, though, to my damn base. With the hammers. I'm going to keep the flute. These shovels and tongs I'm keeping. I'm going to send these to camp, though. They won't let me. Okay. So we're going to barter like that. And I got another character. She have anything to get rid of? Wooden bowl. Yeah, she's got some stuff. Keeping a couple of these earthen bottles as we've been finding those come in super handy. They don't weigh anything, or they weigh very little, so we're going to keep that stuff. But linen, yeah, one of those. And I'll keep the rest of that stuff, I think. Thank you. Your turn, sir. You have absolutely nothing on you? Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry, I should have gone back to her. There's probably stuff. Yeah, here we go. And then all these things over here, you can see they're not worth but like a penny, like a gold piece, and that's about it. But they do have effects, so again, until I find out what those effects might be, I'll probably just store them in packages of stuff. She has more than enough rings to get rid of here. Worth a pretty penny. Tarnished locket. This actually is the Speak with Dead charm on that one. And yeah, we're keeping all those things. Sounds good. Now, what did you have, sir? Quarterstaff you don't need for sure. Extra torch you don't need. Get rid of those simple robes now. And I don't think anyone needs simple boots. So we're going to get rid of those. Okay, and you, sir? He's got Goblin Scimitar, Cleaver. Plenty of Thieves' tools. Good lord, that's 38 pounds right there. I want to shrink that down a little bit or leave some back at base. I'm going to keep the mace because I might pass that off to the... No, actually, I take that back. I'm not going to pass it off to the cleric. Although I might need it. Get rid of the shield, though. What I'm thinking is taking his Dragon's Grasp weapon, passing it off to the cleric, and then giving her the shield so she can kind of, not sword and board, but kind of axe and board it. Might not be the best option for her, so we'll have to take a look at that, but that's what I'm thinking currently. Okay, now money-wise, I'm up 1,300. Is there anything I can buy? The backpack I want to buy back. Probably same with the sack and the pouch. I know that sounds silly, but those are the items that I found later that I could literally equip those to my hotbar. And I'm like, well, shit. So that was my bad. Does he have any food? He's got some scrolls. Not that I particularly care. Shattered flail. Yeah, we got rid of that on purpose. He's got some armor. That's magic. Gloves of power, but that only works if you're have the mark on you. And again, that's something we can get in this game. An amulet of elemental torment sounds like a good idea until you realize you have to be standing in some sort of element that takes damage to you personally for you to unleash damage onto the bad guys, which is just what the hell are you doing to me, game? There was, boy, I really wish I could find it. There was an item, and I don't know who I sold it to. So I saw a video earlier today where people have finally found stuff that you can combine in this game. For instance, there is a broken spearhead that you can combine with a shaft. So the shaft I've probably sold, I'm assuming. Excuse me while I peruse through and look for it. Excuse me, goodness. The shaft was found on a specific character. I can show you where that's at. And I don't have the head of the spear yet. But I thought that was kind of a cool thing, and I wanted to make sure that I had it. In case I don't ever come back to this guy again. Okay, quarterstaff, quarterstaff, quarterstaff. Great club. Excuse me, goodness. Why am I so tickly in the throat today? Looks like I must have sold it to the other person. Okay. Or I gave it back to my base, I suppose, is always a possibility. Let's bounce out of here.
Sylvanus be with you.
Drink some water, maybe that'll help my throat. Goodness. Come up feeling sick today. I haven't been outside in days, so I don't think I caught anything. Well, of course, I did start my heat up. And maybe that's kicked up a bunch of dust in my place. Let's see here. We have to rest. Yes, so we're going to camp at the end of the day. Wait a minute. No. Quick save first, just in case something horrid goes wrong with our saving or our resting. So here's our campsite. We have items. Where's our storage? That's a water barrel. Storage box. There we go. Random items just kicking about in our base like a bucket is out of nowhere. What's this say? Rickety chair. Pile of books. Okay, there's the talkative skeleton. He's the guy that revives teammates if we don't have our own revive scrolls. Sunshine. Get your ass over here. So I'm trying to target things. That must be the... Oh, that's the practice drone, right? There we go. Okay. I'm going to start talking all this stuff. I'm going to sell it to the ditches. Oh, I'm going to keep that. That's the first and only one of those I've found, and a halberd as well. Take those, take the wine, tongs, quarterstaff. Okay, that's annoying. I know it's saying that I'm overweight, I don't care. We're going to split it amongst the team here and mow. Looking for that busted shaft. Scrap sword. Reinforced greatsword. Why is this one reinforced? It feels like that should be something that's going to be crafted into something better. Wine, maces. Makeshift spear. No. Scimitar. Oh yeah, whispering mask. Can't forget those whispering masks. Those things are worth a buck. Okay. I want to arrange by weights. Thank you. She's definitely coming with, so we're just going to load her up like a little pack mule as well. And as you can see, I wish there was a vendor here in town. We'll check to make sure that, for example, someone else can't use some of this gear. I don't care what these guys keeping some of this great crap. Even though they're not going, one of these is not coming with us on the party, and I want to say it's the wizard. Sad as it isn't to say, I have to keep the rogue with me. And we're going to take the warlock as a replacement. I'll give her the shield because again, I want to make sure she had the shield. on her position. Okay. Move now. All buttons. Alright, talk to the wizard.
How can I help?
I need you to remain at the camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Yeah, I like this guy. He does a good job at the acting. Okay. Let's do a quick save on that mess. Oh, let's see what we got here. Will. That's our guy.
A fine day for it, yes?
Hold on, who are you talking to?
What? Oh, goodness, no one really. Just a bit of poetry to clear the head. Perhaps it's working. I haven't sprouted a single tentacle that I can see anyway. I call that a good sign.
We can't take any chances. We must find a healer in soon.
Calm your cockles. We've got a plan and we're sticking to it. But do let me know if you start growing a second tongue or something.
Yeah, okay.
Well met.
I need to have him liking to join me.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Okay. So he is our martini. And again, I can start dumping stuff on him. Looks like he has stuff as well, which is nice. Let's actually pass over some of this heavier gear. Put me back down until we sell it, of course. I mean, we're not going to keep all this stuff. There's no reason to hoard all these things if we have someone willing to buy it. So we're lightening the loads, so to speak. Okay, now, is there any exclamation marks on anybody to talk to? There's Lazel. She don't need to be talked to. Doesn't appear. Looks like everybody's happy. So it's time to rest. Nighty night, team. You creep me out, elf boy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And for some reason, kicked us right the hell back out like we wanted. I don't understand why it sometimes does
Need
that.
anything else?
Doesn't. Yes, I'll have to sell
Of
some crap
course.
to you.
But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I need money, so I'm fairly certain you're going to be happy with that choice. We got, let's see, ritual status. I don't think I need an extra torch, but we'll pass it to the other guy if we don't need it. Hey, you want these whispering masks that I don't give a rat's ass about? Those are fun. How about all these goddamn buckets? And we'll pass along. Laculite. False candle. Silver and stone, that's money right there. Viridian crystal. Keeping the pestle, bear stuff. What else you got down here? Broom. Flute. Keeping the rope. Nice. He repopulates with money fast. Just to our benefit. Actually, I want to hop out of here real quick.
Sylvanus be with you.
Quick save that mess. Inventory. Okay, I want to rearrange my weight. Okay, I did want to check out who needed what. So what we're going to do here is do a quick once over. See if there's anything in here that's a solid choice. You have scale mill right now. It's a 14. A 13. Looks like scale mill was the best one we had for this character. What about you, madam? I see now she's got a 14 scale mill as well. 13. Yep, same deal. He's at studded leather. Now he might be able to benefit from something. Like a chain shirt, but he's got no medium proficiency. Nope. How about you, sir? He's he's got leather +1. And that one's worth money versus, say, studded leather. And there's no difference here. See that? Well, I should say that this one weighs 12, the other one weighs 9. So it gives the same amount of buff. Well, they're actually almost the same price. This is kind of surprising. I guess we'll keep the one that's the cheapest on it. Oh, I wasn't done yet. I need to check other things like, do we have gloves? No. Belts? No. Any rings? Necklaces? Yeah, see, I'm missing my... Tarnish locket. No one's got cloaks, rings. He doesn't need a ranged weapon because he is a ranged weapon. And we don't need belts or gloves. Okay. So we should be pretty good here. Question is, I need to take hers and give her a melee weapon like the mace. Oops. And then give her a shield. Someone was suggesting that she's actually much better off having the shield because it really is a solid +2 to her armor class, which she gets beat on all the goddamn time. And yeah, I kind of agree with that. She really sucks in that regard. So having something like a mace or anything else for that matter, like a steel forged sword, I can actually give that to her instead. I think she has skill in that. I don't want to give him the spear. I'm going to give the Watcher's Guide probably to our other fighter, as I'm already rocking the Sword of Justice, and I like that. Although, can I use a shield? Apparently no. Oh, this is a two-hander. Yeah, okay. The other fighter, Lae'zel, I think is her name, we can give her the spear as a two-handed weapon. That'll be magic for her and be a boon in some regard. So I think we might just keep her with these because she's not going to be great at weapons anyway. We want to keep her back at distance, but if we need to melee and give her some armor, we can totally switch pinch hit off basically to something like this. And that's viable. Alright. Let's do a quick save on that mess.
Refugees, adventurers, well met. And thank you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Yep. I'm gonna sell some shit. What we got for you, buddy? We got this crate I don't want. These cauldrons I don't give a rat's ass about. We'll keep these earthen bottles. Don't need those hammers though. Okay. And we don't need this chain shirt. Sell before switching. Did you have anything else to sell? I don't think so. He does though. He has. Don't need the great sword or the quarterstaff. Don't need those 2 scrap shields. Don't need the tongs. Rope. I got a lot of rope. Nah, I'm gonna keep it. It's reasonably light. It's not that big a deal. But the armor stuff here, that shit's definitely going the way of the dodo. Cause this shit's heavy, yo. Keeping the other stuff. Okay. Is there anything I can buy while I'm thinking about it? I do enough bow attacks that acid arrows and stuff of this nature might be pricey as hell. Maybe not. Whoa! Yeah, those guys are getting pricey here. Oof, just one of them costs that much, huh? think we're probably good. I need to go find that one lady then.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
That sells items as well. It's possible I gave to her. Oh, before we go, though, again, quick save, and we're going to head out down to the... There's a blacksmith around here somewhere. And that blacksmith may have items that we have sold. Yeah, this guy here, Damon. What up, yo?